Hello and welcome back. Nice to see you again. So the topic, the clutch, the Vespa PX 200 clutch, and this was almost 40 years in use, or more than 40 years in use. And today we're gonna disassemble and replace all bearing parts. In addition, we talk about everything that needs to be taken into account, because you can do a lot of things wrong with the clutch. But yeah, let's go. Before we start, let's take a closer look at the clutch. First of all, I'm looking for external damages, cracks, dents, and an end. Checking both sides for sure, so that everything looks good. If that's the case, let's move on. I pay particular attention whether the clutch has been assembled correctly or not. The first indication, or the best indication, is the hole. So both holes must be in line with the basket and the base plate. I also press each plate to check whether the springs are intact and if there are any cracks. If they're making any noise, then it's a good indication that the socket is as well broken, but here very good. Next I check this area here, so that the pads and the base plate are not hitting the basket, so which is looking fantastic. So I don't see any issues. Perfect. Oh, look at this. This is still the original stamp. So the first clutch. Finally, I check the notch. So this one here. So if the notch is looking good, fantastic. Then we can open the clutch. So again, the notch with the Woodruff key is used to hold it, while the other side serves as a positioning. But everything from this clutch, a little bit dirty, but the rest is looking good. Everything from this clutch is looking it's the first one, very good. It's in really good condition for its age, and yeah. In order to open the clutch, we have to press it first of all together, so the clutch together. So I'm using a tool here, but you can also use a screw with some washers to press the clutch together. Now that the clutch is pressed together, we are using a screwdriver and removing the spring. And now we can take out the plates. So there's still a special situation. If you can see it, I will show you. There's a plate where one teeth is missing here, over there. Here, 1 second. There, you can see it. Yeah, and this area must directly overlay with the other one. There, yeah, here, there. Very important. If you're not doing this, big mistake. Oh. Oh, hope you can see it. As you can see, these washer almost disappear. There are also some small pieces, some splinters around here. That's a good indication that the clutch was not working as expected, and yeah, so I already saw it multiple times that this washer was no longer there, so completely disappear. Yeah, but in that case it's still there, so good time for replacing all parts. So we're still checking in each situation that the parts are looking good. We are still looking for some cracks, damages, dents. Yeah, so please, if you're doing this, always check that the parts are looking fantastic. Check as well the notch here, so that area here, there. That these notches should look always fantastic, yeah. So otherwise, if you're losing this spring in a running engine, so it can damage the engine fully, yeah. So these are the three parts we will keep. So the basket, the base plate and the clutch gear. So the rest will be completely replaced. And that's always what you should keep or can keep. Depends if the basket is as well damaged. Okay, take a new one, but if it's okay, reuse it. Yeah. And still it's the first one, so as multiple mentioned in my videos, the quality from the past is not the same like now, so it can change, but I see it that use it as long as you can, original parts, yeah? I'm going to upgrade my clutch, so this is the original part, so the clutch bush. And as you can see, this is completely different. So both is brass, yeah, but there's a notch. So the notch is first of all for cooling and oil lubrication. Very good for your clutch. So yeah, bonus. Next one is I'm gonna change the spring. So this one was the original one. I'm going for a thicker one to keep the clutch tight together. So there's also the endless discussion regarding stronger springs and plates with a hole. So the plates with a hole, same situation with the bush, lubrication, cooling. You can do it, it's a bonus, but you can also go with the standard one. Springs, if you would like to upgrade your engine, I don't know, Malossi, Polini cylinder, it's an advice to change it, but honestly, if you go that direction, don't use the standard clutch, go directly with a different one, yeah? So it's just for a standard cylinder, you can use and should use the standard springs, that's okay. No big difference, to be honest, yeah? But if you would like to change the cylinder to more power, you have to change as well the springs. But if that's the case, change completely the clutch, yeah? So these are the two upgrades. So new bush, bigger spring. Just a tip for this one, for the bush. So there's a tolerance during the production, and it can happen that you need a press for doing this. So to press the bushing onto the existing hub. So to do this, heat the bushing and cool the hub. This is the easy way to do it, or using icing spray, yeah? Just as a tip. Again, the example, old bush, new one, yeah? So you need to press, or a slight reminder with a hammer, but be carefully with that one, yeah? Once the new bush is mounted, we take the base plate and position the both holes line by line. Yeah, so good. Once it's done, we're using again our wonderful tool. Let's, yeah. Oops, right. We'll press the spring together, checking again that the holes are in line. You can see it, yeah. Good. Don't press it directly together, full together. So you see that the springs are not in their sockets, and what you have to do is you take a spring and move them into the right sockets. Yeah. Just checking every spring. Yeah. Press the plates, everything is good, the sound is good, no cracks. If that's the case, press this clutch together. Yeah. Checking again that the springs are in their sockets, but looks good. So next step is the new washer. So there's a lip. Yeah, I hope you can see it. Yeah. The lip must be on the top, and then the clutch gear. Yeah. Good. Before we move on, the friction and the plain plates are pressed, and now there's a sharp and the blunt side. So the sharp one faces upwards, very important. Same for the friction plates. Check as well the quality of both plates, yeah, friction and plain. They should be not easy to bend, thickness must be okay. In that case, buy the original one. Yeah, please buy the original one. I had multiple times that they are just waste of money, to be honest. I'm leaving the friction plates in oil for 24 hours. Now you're all wondering why. So the friction plates are made out of cork, yeah, so organic material. New clutches are using brass, sinter, end, but this type of clutch is from the 50s, yeah, really old, and still in use since I think 2002 by Piaggio. Under a microscope, cork looks like honeycombs, and these honeycombs must be filled with oil, and that's why I keep these friction plates in oil for 24 hours. Let's start with the friction plate again. Sharp one face upwards, yeah. Plain plate. Think about the gap here. This must be in line with another one. Yeah, very important. It's for lubrication and cooling. Again, friction plate, reminder, sharp side faces upwards. Then you're looking for the gap, must be in line with the previous plate. Done. Last one, yeah. Good, we're checking, still checking that everything looks good. Yeah. And then the bigger spring. So, yeah. Spring has as well a sharp and the blunt side, so the blunt side must be as well faces upwards. and please, the gap must be in one of these notches. Right, and we are done. We're moving the press right now. We can check the springs. Okay. Fantastic. Checking as well that the holes are in line. Good. Yeah. Fantastic. As well, you can see that the gap is as well in line here. Good. Once everything is done with the clutch as well, replace the nut, lock cap, plate with spring and the pressure pad. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Ping me if you have any questions. Thanks for joining. Bye bye.